This is a quick tutorial on how to submit a request to Enterprise Risk Management for the review or approval of a contract. For you to submit the request, you have to first get to the electronic form. So what we're going to do first is log into CPCC's main web page, and what I would do is type contracts management in the search field. The first thing that pops up is contracts management. Click on that. And as you see in the bottom here under review process for all contracts and agreements, I would click here and that will get you to the form. Simply begin to fill out the form. If you have your user ID memorized, go ahead and type that in. Your department, a contract agreement number if you have one. If you don't, it's fine to leave it blank. The vendor name or the contractor name here. So we'll say Jane Doe Inc. The need by date is the date you will need the contract to be approved by ERM. However, please allow 10 business days for their response. So today's the 12th. I will need it by the 20th. The contract start date, it starts this June and ends next June. A quick description, or a brief description, I should say, of the agreement. Consulting services. And we are now ready for attachments. Now we've discovered 3 key components when attaching a file. Let's see. And we are asking for contracts to be in a Word document. Otherwise, modifications may be difficult. If Word document is not available, please make a note of this in the notation field. And we are asking to avoid using special characters such as asterisk, exclamation point, or ampersand when naming your file. Otherwise, your attachment will not upload. An error message will pop up indicating for you to check the format data for errors. Lastly, for the purpose of identifying the contracts, we've standardized the way files should be named. The first sequence shall be the file type. The second sequence is the vendor name. Lastly, the third sequence is the date of submittal or the date of modification. There are 3 file types. Original draft describes the original agreement sent to ERM initially. Modified describes a modified contract. And original final describes an original final agreement which has been approved by all parties. So let's go ahead and attach. And there will be further details on attaching files on the handout. But for now, let's go ahead and move forward on submitting this contract. So let me show you. Here I have the ampersand here on this file. And if I click submit now, an error message pop up. So I'll have to delete that. Rename. I'm not going to hit submit now. I'm not ready, but it will not give me that error message now. Okay, so the amount of contract here, we're almost at the finish line. Hang in there. Let's just say it's $10,000. On the statuses, oops. On the statuses, we're going to leave that at submitted. There's several statuses here. We'll go over the statuses on another video. And in the notes field, we want everyone to date stamp it and initial so that we know who is who's making the notes. And please make your notes short and brief. If you have other details, you can maybe put it in the body of the contract in your comments. But this note field is really just for brief notations, short notations. So Jane Doe, let's see, this is the, or maybe the COI will be in by, I don't know, September. Okay, something like that. Okay, so now we are ready to submit, and you simply just click submit. The form was submitted successfully. Thank you.